All right, we are here. Hello and welcome to Lost Legacy, our D&D live play. This is episode 12, and it is called Rat Race, finally, because I decided that I should go with the running joke eventually. And, you got to have it pay out, or else it's just not worth saying. Um, so that is what we are doing tonight, and I'm going to have my players and everyone introduce themselves. Rennie, I think your camera froze because I see you like
Ciao.
you're not moving, but I definitely hear you. So I was like, you have mastered ventriloquism, and it's truly amazing. Um,
This is my puppet. This is what I'm utilizing my puppet.
Perfect. I mean, at least you didn't freeze in like a weird dumb face. You just froze like you're really paying attention. So like, it's perfect.
That's fair.
All right. But while we're getting that fixed, we will start with Chris. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them who you're playing, any cool things you have, and if Chris, you notice, gotta wear the shirt. My favorite.
Very nice. Very nice. Dead check, yeah. Uh
It's Ghost Check, and I coined that.
I know. I wanted you to say it, which is why I said dead check. Yeah, so I'm Chris. Hello everyone. I am playing my favorite. Changeling Rogue. Finn. And as far as cool stuff, I on my channel Players and Creators, I also do Charity of Dragons gameplay, live gameplay for D&D, which is kind of coming towards its conclusion, which is exciting. The players are getting to some fun places, but yeah, so we're about there, and that's pretty much it.
All right, excellent. All right, Rennie.
Hi, I'm definitely not Rennie's puppet. I am Rennie Stern. I am part of the Unconventional Heroes team, helping make this world and make the dream come true. I will be playing Goblin Paladin Disbin Tinderfoot, aka Diddy. And I'm looking forward to murdering even more rats.
I mean, yeah, probably. I was gonna like try to be like, that's not gonna happen. No, it's gonna happen. Can't even fight that. All right, next, Norm.
Hey everybody, I'll be playing Kellen, our favorite rock gnome. He's an artificer. He likes to make things blow up, and just happy to be here tonight.
All right, and last but not least, Sam.
Hey, I'm Sam. I play Odyseth Kroshtuk, our Dragonborn cleric.
All right, and I am your GM, Gino. Nailed it. But so we have channel points that you guys get if you're watching us, and you can spend them to give myself inspiration, which costs a ton. So do it sparingly, or you can give the players or a specific person inspiration to use, which they will get a free reroll if they cash it in. And I often, let them remind them what they have left. But without further ado, last we left off, our heroes have traversed this underground basement lair kind of thing, learning that they have, as they traverse through the sewers, and they have uncovered that they are below the Draven Rest Manor, which is what this town is named for. Hold on one second. It had to happen. It just had to happen. All right.
That's part of the recap, okay?
Yeah,
it's part
yeah,
of the
yeah,
story.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, some of you might be sick, and we'll
A
talk about
lot
that
of
later.
dangerous gases built up underground.
Um,
We
you,
are in the sewers.
you rescued a few folk that seem to have some positions of power within the town of Draven Rest. A judge, a diplomat, a knight, and also found one of Odysseus's people who they were attempting to turn into something, but realized that its skin was poisoned, so they really couldn't bite it. Uh, they have been sent away to kind of get help and seek aid, and now you have snuck your way through. You've defeated this plague master who is developing a strange toxin, and you've also defeated the reincarnation of Boel Smithers and another part of the cult of Tenebris that was somehow influencing this were-rat uprising. As you made your way through some tunnels, you began to see, you found a secret passage, which seemed to lead you toward another chamber that you have not explored. You overheard at least two people. Again, you don't really know if there were more, but you heard two people interacting, and one of them grandly said, "I believe it's time to proceed with the plan. We don't have much time," or something similar to the idea of it's time to proceed with our plans. And that is where we left off. So you are currently, if you look at where you are, you guys did take a short rest a little bit before this, but that you are kind of in a tunnel that kind of comes out over. Oh, I might be on the wrong layer. Yep, I'm on the wrong layer. That comes out pretty much like right over here, but you have not opened it to like peek. And that's where we are.
Remind me, did I actually check to see if the door was trapped or locked?
It is not trapped. You know that there seems to be like a lever on the inside of where you are.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do we want to go in loud?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Let's do it.
Yes. Yes, let's go.
I can't hear you, Rennie. You like blip your video for a second, and then your volume no longer fixed.
I guess that means he wants to go in quiet.
Nope. Okay, keep going. Okay. So, yeah, if you guys want to attempt, how about this? Why don't we roll initiative, just so that we can kind of get a turn order as you maybe bust through a surprise round or something. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? So I have your dudes. If you click your dude again and it goes through, it's fine. But if not, I can always type it in. If you tell me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. You're back, baby.
Perfect.
All right. You guys said let's go in loud, and then if everyone could give me initiative, please.
You got it, boss.
And you have your previous initiative, so if you overwrite it, that's fine. If not, I can always add it and change it.
How'd I do? Fucking good. Nice.
Did you get an 18?
I did get an 18.
Okay, so it auto-updated it, which is great.
I got an 8, but I don't think mine's updated.
Yours did not. All right. Norm, did you get were you a 19?
That is correct.
And Sam?
I'm at a 9.
Okay. Yep. All right. Perfect. All right. So let us put this in some sort of order. All right. Kellen, or honestly, whoever wants to start this off can. Just let me know how. But you are technically first if you would like to do anything.
Well, since I'm at the door, let's open it up and charge in.
All
I'm
right.
at the ready.
Okay, why don't we get a little revelation? So as you,
if we're going loud,
oh yeah,
Kaboom is definitely the right person.
as you open the door, it leads into a chamber. There is a smell of definitely rodents and varmints, and I need to put these guys. And you will also see something interesting, which gotta put you guys on the right layer. So you see a large throne. Sitting upon the throne, you see the biggest were-rat you've ever seen. You also see, you don't see any of that, and you see them, they are talking to another were-rat who is a bit smaller, and they are conversing. So if you can see, there's a cool were-rat with a silly hat. You can figure out what that is.
Yes.
And there's another guy. But it is your turn.
Okay. Got the drop on him.
Mm-hmm.
I will go here.
That's Lamont.
Oh, sorry, Lamont.
That's okay. I will say when you get to this square, stop your movement and then tell me what you are doing.
Okay. Let me take a quick Look, see.
But you can keep moving. You just have to let me know exactly what's going on.
Okay. Second here.
Yeah, the guy who is like facing this larger were rat, who's kind of like lounging on the throne. They have not quite noticed you yet, but you see things are starting to progress. As you know, you bust open the door, you're moving in slow motion. Fucking action music starts kicking in.
Okay, I'm gonna blast him with my gun. That'll be using a firebolt.
Are you getting any closer, or are you going to stop over there?
Let me see. I'm pretty happy with that spot.
Okay. Cool.
And you said the guy with the pink hat's the big guy?
Yeah, he's the largest were rat you have ever seen, and he has a
Good.
big ass
That's
hat.
the one I like. Then let's take a look. See.
Okay.
19.
Are you casting a spell?
Yeah, I'm doing my firebolt through my gun.
All right. You load up and you begin energy charges, and you watch as your flaming bolt fires, and as it leaves within like a few inches of your gun, something shimmers in front of you, and it disappears. The fire evaporates,
Ooh, dirty.
and you didn't see
All
any
right.
movement.
Okay, I will finish my turn, moving there.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. The guy that turns around after he hears the large explosion, this guy is no longer surprised. Dizzy, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I need to see how far you are. Okay, you're good. Keep going. Don't worry about it.
20. Do you need me to stop?
No, you don't have to.
All right. I'm going to get here.
Okay. This guy like turns around. His dress is definitely like loose clothing. Very to at least Otisesh. This is a sailor. You would recognize sailor clothes as you've recently been on one of those ships. The big were rat has also a flowing coat that seems to kind of move like there's wind, but you don't see any wind. But yes, what would you like to do, Rennie? Sorry.
That is fine. No, I very much appreciate the.
Could you put if Reggie's moving with you, he cannot approach that close.
Oh.
So, show me your path of how you would have moved.
So I would have gone. Yeah, here I'll do it square to square.
Uh huh.
I would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Back up one, and I need you to make me a dexterity save as Reggie hits a solid wall that you do not.
Interesting. Okay. Reggie makes the save, correct?
No, you make the save. Because
I might.
you're
fall
getting
off. Got
launched
it.
forward, his entire momentum stopped.
24 G.
Okay, so you land on your feet on that square ahead.
All right. So Reggie, I will place there.
Yep.
I will kind of hop off.
And I will
And,
just so you can see, I will kind of show you where I think if I hit controlled by all players, you should be able to see a yellow aura. If you are not a lycanthrope, you cannot approach through that.
Wow. Reveal!
But obviously you all do not know that. And Reggie does not know why he stopped. But,
I raise my silvered pickaxe high, and in a deep voice that is not Dizzy's normal, I just go, "Your evil ends here," and I fucking slam down my pickaxe into this dude.
Okay.
Oh, as a bonus action, I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
The dude in front of you, like the smaller rat?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep, the guy in front of me.
And would you also, during this time, please make me a perception check?
I will gladly do that for you. A 9.
Okay. Carry on.
Great. So I hit him with that hunter's mark, and I am going to swing.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Get him, Diz.
EC 26.
Big hit.
Okay, great. He will take 10 total damage.
He looks both shocked that you are able to approach and also shocked, like, then fear kicks in because you are wielding a silver weapon. So it's like
Perfect.
the shock of, like, how the heck did you get here? And then the shock followed by, like, like getting burning, sizzling silver.
Gene, question. Is this a medium rat person or a small rat person?
He is a small rat person.
Okay, perfect. I will swing again.
Yes, sir.
EC 20.
That hits.
And this dude is going to get a big fat smite.
Oh, no.
Nice.
He doesn't like that.
That's great. Boom. Ooh. Ooh, boy. 31 damage, Gene.
This guy goes from having a normal day to having a very bad day quickly.
I am not
blood
okay.
gushes out of him, and he kind of like staggers, breathes heavy.
Beautiful. I am going to use my channel divinity,
Oh boy.
which I have not yet done. So I am going to cool. I'm going to use Swift. No, I'm going to use Mark the Unjust. All attacks that are made against him are done with advantage until the start of my next turn, and this creature cannot teleport by any means for this duration.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to say the spot that I hit him, like there is, it's sort of like as if I had hit a stone wall. There was like a cracked, glowing light in that wound that I made on him.
Yeah. And for a moment, it looks like his shadow seems to be like someone's holding it down.
Beautiful. I think there's no one else in this room, Gene, now that I'm in here, or that I can see.
You did not roll high enough on your perception check, but if Reggie would like to
Cool.
make a perception check to notice this,
Absolutely.
I will absolutely allow it.
Awesome. All right, Reggie is going to make a perception check. Can he make it with advantage due to keen senses?
Yes, but it won't give you the detail. It won't be as detailed if he uses this, because his is sound and smell, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would say yes, he can, but it may not be as detailed as someone looking. Like he might know someone is hidden, but he wouldn't know where exactly. If that makes sense.
I fully understand. Even with advantage, he will only get an 8.
Wow. Okay, that's rough. He is
life.
overwhelmed with the smell of like this den, this rat den. It's just like getting in his nostrils. Also, he's having you're getting like this weird mental connection of like he's hitting something that he cannot see and doesn't understand.
Okay. Reggie wanting to protect me, or at least be on the lines with me, and seeing he can't, he's going to move next to Kellen, and he will ready an action to attack anything that comes within range for him.
Well, I'm going to give you something, Rennie. Reggie spots a small halfling tied up right over here.
Oh!
Because you moved to the right angle.
New plan.
When he sends you the image, you recognize that's the curator.
Perfect. Yeah, I know the curator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Reggie has a... Sorry for the long turn, folks.
Do your thing, man.
Reggie will kind of look at Kellen, give a short bark, and then he's going to dash to be able to get to this halfling. He's gonna kind of bump up against this thing, and he will get to here.
Yep.
And he's pushing and scratching and barking and can't quite get in.
Yeah, and for you guys in the hallway, he's like leaning against something, and you don't see anything there. All right. The large were-rat stands from his throne. He is no longer surprised. Otisesh, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I have any trouble moving to here?
Nope, but you notice as you get near whatever this strange aura is, your dragons kind of pull away. Your spirit. Do you have spirit guardians up? I imagine.
If I could have kept it up from the last fight, but I haven't cast it yet.
I don't think you. So never mind.
I would assume no.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I just saw your aura, so I was seeing if you had it up. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off.
I got you. I can get you. Is there? Boom. Okay. There we go. You're good. But yeah, you kind of also can get up to where that is, and you feel if you push against to go further, you will notice that there seems to be some sort of barrier.
And so the were-rat on top has been wounded, and the were-rat on the bottom is the one that just got off of his throne.
Correct. And I'll say this: please make me a perception check.
Sure.
Because you are pretty perceptive, I think.
21.
Okay. As you move over there, you notice that there is a figure lurking in that corner, and you have barely spotted them with your slitted eyes. And I'll kind of right over there.
Where?
I just made it appear.
Aha. Yeah, I just saw the ping.
Yep. Assuming you can see it. Yeah.
I can't see any model, but I can see the area that you pinged.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. Yep, I had to hit that bar to reveal it. There we go. So, you see a small were-rat lurking, and he's definitely in shadowed clothes and a cowl.
Okay, I'm going to cast... So I did my move. I'll cast Spirit Weapon.
Okay. I will get you a spiritual weapon.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Where would you like it? Or do
I would like it at the hidden were-rat.
All right.
That's for him.
Yep.
Nice.
Hopefully that will draw attention for everybody else.
Boop. Yeah, I mean, and it, whoop, right there.
Cool. And then I attack him with said spirit weapon.
Yeah, he does not seem ready because he was expecting to.
Does that give me advantage?
No.
Anything like that? No. Okay.
It just means he doesn't get to assassinate you before you all go.
17.
Oh, that hits.
7 damage.
Okay. He kind of, but he is. You seem to have busted his plan to try to stab you in the back.
And I still have a standard action. Can I also toll the dead, or is that too?
You can
Does that make
absolutely
two spell
toll. It's a cantrip, so you can do it.
Cool. I will toll the dead on the guy that just got stabbed with the silver sword that's closer to me.
Okay. As you begin to whisper this dragon roar, it seems it hits whatever this barrier is and has no effect.
Okay.
If you'd like, you could make me an Arcana check.
Sure. I too have now learned a lesson.
And also, I'll say this, Norm, you can also make me an Arcana check.
15.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that might be
11.
okay. While Otis, you've never experienced this because you are not a mage. There are plenty of those who are arcanely trained. You have a feeling, or at least this reminds you of a spell known as Globe of Invulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
though you cannot see it, which is weird because you would imagine you should be able to. You know that spells of certain power cannot pass through this.
But I don't know that, right?
No.
Okay.
Great. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the pirate captain, looking at his friend being attacked. Let's see what he does. Did you not give me that? Of course you did. You son of a bitch. Why would you not? Okay. Yeah, he will spend a legendary action, 2 legendary actions, and you notice from walls and different crevices, rats begin to appear.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What's he get? He gets 2 swarms. Oh, that's the wrong layer. And let's go here. Come on. Why are you on the wrong layer? There we go. A group of rats appear there. And a pile of rats go to here. Okay. And it's the end of Odysseus' turn. And that is 2 of my legendary actions. And while he does that, you notice that the captain just kind of pulls up a set of pipes and blows a quick note, and these rats begin swarming over the walls. All right, Finn, it is your turn.
Okay. All right, so I come running in and I see all this shit.
Uh-huh.
Uh, is that a group? Is that a swarm of rats?
That is a swarm of rats.
Okay. I am going to first thing I'm going to try is I'm going to psychic dagger the were rat that Dizzy's already going through.
Okay.
So I want to see if my daggers go through
That's a great question. Do they go through?
because it's technically it's just psychic. It's a psychic attack.
That is true. Make me your spell casting modifier check. So whatever the DCs, I don't know if you have any DCs associated with your class.
Um,
You may not.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Make me an intelligence check then.
That's a 19.
Okay. So you throw your dagger, and as it hits the barrier, you feel that you now all see the ripple. Because again, when the spells are hitting it, it ripples for a second. You watch as your psychic dagger loses a little momentum, but you kind of like squint your eyes, a little vein kind of pops, and your dagger keeps going. So if you would like to make an attack, you absolutely can.
Awesome. Does a 15 hit?
It does not, as he kind of puts up a shield, in like a physical shield. He has like a stud leather and a shield in the way.
Damn it. All right. All
Oh,
right.
you have advantage. You have advantage on that attack because of Rennie.
You sure do. You're welcome.
Okay.
I was like, wait, don't. I know he gave everyone a bonus, so I don't want you guys to waste it.
Yep.
That was a nat 20.
Yes.
For 27.
You hit, and since you have advantage, you can sneak attack. Plus,
Oh, that's a crit. That's amazing.
This is gonna be bad.
All right, so that's 12 psychic damage. That's with the crit. That's not the sneak attack, though.
Okay. I have a feeling I know how this goes, but I would like to hear you tell me how it goes.
That is 22 extra psychic damage
Okay.
from the sneak attack.
So you throw the dagger, the shield, the field energy ripples, and you just like force and think and concentrate, and your dagger continues at a velocity you have never seen because you've never like put your force of will into it, and you watch it slam into this guy when normally there's no momentum with your attacks. And you watch it hit him, he starts like flying back for a second. His eyes pop, blood shoots out of his nose. He is mid-air reverting back to a goblin and collapses to the floor, dead.
All right, fuck you.
And as that happens, I'm gonna say, because that was a dope ass crit and you pushed through it, you watched a like kind of aftershock happen around whatever this field is. So you may have broken an effect upon this field that was preventing. Yeah. You see like a ripple happens, though you all don't see any change, but you feel like something has changed.
All right. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna attack the swarm that's in front of me.
Sure thing. They're gonna try to get you. They're coming for you.
Does a 13 hit?
Oh, it does. It hits so hard.
That is just 5 psychic damage.
You watch 3 or 4 rats just twitch on the floor. All right.
All right, that's it. That's my go.
Okay. At the end of your turn, this guy moves forward, and his tail lashes out at Dizzy. That's his legendary action. I'm assuming a 15 does not hit you.
Does not do it.
All right. That was his legendary action. All right. Lamont. He attempts to move forward, but he also cannot press through this aura. So he...
I got a quick question.
Yes.
When he moved forward, does it push Odiseth back?
It does, actually. Yes, thank you. It does push him back. As you feel this like force of oppression kind of stagger you back. It's also physically. You watch as Lamont kind of ghosts his way through around the field, trying to make contact with fingers. And now that you all can kind of see her, she's like tied up, bound, unconscious, and you notice she casts no shadow. And Lamont's trying to touch, just trying to make that connection, but he cannot. So he will attack this swarm of rats by Reggie. What's your attack bonus? He hits. 4. All right. You watch a bunch of the rats wither, and that is him. All right. This guy. So the guy in the corner is not very happy.
Why? It's very happy.
He seems
It's a very joyful moment right now.
very unhappy right now. And so he will move. What can he do? Oh, well, he can do that. Okay, yeah. So he goes, yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He kind of comes in, dagger circling, and you notice he seems to start to become emboldened around this alpha. And he now benefits from pack tactics while he's near the alpha. And he goes to stab Dizzy with a short sword. All right, that will be AC 24.
Jesus Christ, yes.
Okay. Well, he doesn't get his cool assassinate on you, but
I like that.
because you guys
Big fan.
All right. Please make me a Constitution saving throw versus poison.
25.
Cool. All right. So you are going to take 11 plus. You're going to take 15 piercing, and you made your con save, so you will only take 4 poison.
Gene, do you want 2 concentration checks for that, or is it 1 for the total?
We'll just say 1,
Okay.
or whatever you feel benefits you. Because I'm not. It's all technically one
I'll do
source.
1.
Yeah.
Great. Yep, I keep my spell running, but I kind of.
All right, and then he comes in with a second attack, trying to bite you. He will hit you with a 26. This is not nearly as impressive, and you don't need to make a con save against being turned into a lycanthrope.
Weird.
Cool. Take 8 more piercing.
Okay.
And then, so he moved 30. He will bonus action dash, and he just moves down that square. He'll stay within your threat. Okay. That is them. It is now top of the initiative. She does that. All right. And the swarms go. All right. This swarm will 1-2 Reggie, 3-4 Lamont. That's a Reggie. I don't think I hit him with a 13.
You
And then,
just miss.
okay. 1-2 Kellen, 3-4 Finn. That's a 3-4 Finn. That is a total of a 9. So I also miss you. The rats do rat stuff. It's super cool. Everyone saw it.
Get off! Get off!
And it is now Kellen's turn.
Yeah, I watched noticing if get pushed out of this. Do I have a better assessment of what's going on since I was able to watch a few strange things? I
You
failed
think
my
that-
Arcana last time.
You can make me another Arcana check.
Okay. Unfortunately, that was a 10. That was worse than the last one.
You're assuming that there's some sort of barrier, maybe of force or something repelling people. It does not seem to be affecting Dizzy.
Okay, I will expend a first level spell to make a little kind of construct since I haven't had a chance to get a long rest. So if I expend first level spell, I'm going to make a force bullet, the force option, and it's going to mount on my wrist.
Okay, cool. So I don't think.
So what I will do then. Oh, these rats are right next to me. I need to get them off my face. So I will use the bonus action to take a blast at them.
Sure thing.
See what I have to roll that. Range spell attack.
Yes, sir.
$13.
You hit this swarm of rats so much.
And I do 12 damage.
They have like 3 rats left total. Total of 3 rats left.
I guess I'll stay put
They
because I
also
don't
get
feel like
pushed,
getting
right?
attacked.
I think they get pushed.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, 5 feet away, so I can move. Let me see. So if I try to advance there, is that an issue?
You can squeeze, but you do feel there's something. You might be able to attempt to like push through, but as just a walking into it, seems hard.
I'll stay put here for the time being. That'll be it.
Have you was your action to summon your turret?
Correct.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Hey, Dizzy.
Hey, buddy.
You started your turn close to this alpha. Could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I can.
Sweet. Sweet.
Dirty 20.
You feel your wound pulse for a second, and there's a pain in your gut, but you are free to act.
And it's my go.
Yep, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna kind of growl through the pain, and I'm gonna look at the little one, and I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to him with my bonus,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing.
The guy who tried to poison you, and
Yes.
gotcha.
AC 17.
That is his AC, I believe. No, yeah, that's his AC. Yeah, you hit.
Perfect. I'll deal 13 damage to him.
He kind of staggers back, not happy with the silver.
And I will do it again.
Don't.
How many spell slots do I have left? Oof. Okay. AC 16, which I'm guessing misses.
That hits. That's actually his AC.
Oh, perfect.
That is his real AC.
I will deal 14 more damage to him.
This guy does not look like a frontline fighter. And he's just like, oh.
That's. Gene, is he also small in size?
Yes. The only person that is of a medium size is the captain.
That's fine. Okay, bonus action. I'm not gonna move. I'll stay where I am. I do have another question for you about
Sure.
the battlefield, Gene.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at this sphere, this aura, and it looks like fingers. Maybe their foot is sticking out of it.
It is
maybe
not. She's a tiny.
it is not.
She's a small person, so she would be at the
Okay.
further edge.
Figure I would ask. That just makes my next action easier. Reggie kills some rats, or attempts to.
All right. I believe in that.
He misses and misses. 7 and 7.
Yeah, those unfortunately do miss.
I'm sorry. 12? Does 12 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh. Then he will deal 10 damage.
Is that 2 separate attacks or a total of 10?
A total of 10 with 1 attack.
Okay. Again, it does not seem fully effective because they are a swarm, but he takes out a bunch, and this swarm is looking real fucked up.
Perfect. That will be all the things for me.
All right. The captain looks at you, and he goes, "Now, why would you come here disturbing my sanctum? Who are you?" As he kind of just like shrugs. And then
Okay.
you can talk. You can respond.
I grit through pointed goblin teeth, the little blood dribbling out the side of my mouth. I am Disbin Tenderfoot, and the evil that you've beset upon this town cannot stand.
He goes, "Well, little goblin, you need to respect your betters." And as he kind of says that, you get an inflection that reminds you of Shrudrez. So he definitely, you have a feeling that this guy might be a hobgoblin. And as he says that, he plays a quick note upon the pipes. Damn it, I only rolled a 2. And you notice a bunch of giant rats appear. I put you too low. Nope. Yeah, we'll just do you two. Kabam. Kabam. Oh, did I didn't want to do that. Whatever. Okay, I need to make you guys appear. To my lair. Kabam. And now I can move you. Haha. And as he plays, you notice 2 giant rats come out of the throne area. That is just kind of him being cool, and so now he'll actually take his actions. He did that. He summoned his 1d6 giant rats per day. He just kind of shrugs, and he goes, "Well, little one, You will be dealt with. And he takes a step away from you.
Can I opportunity attack him?
Absolutely.
I sure as shit do.
Mm-hmm.
AC 15.
He just kind of like does like a wave of his like large pirate coat and kind of does like a cloak move and like just puts your pick aside, and he just seems to ignore you. He picks up fingers and throws her over his shoulders, and then
Should have grappled him.
he moves back. Now, where were we? So he's gonna spend one attack to pick her up. And then I will use the rest of his attacks. Yeah, he's just gonna bite you a bunch because you notice that he looks at his sword and then he looks at you, and he just goes to bite you.
Wow. I don't even deem worthy enough to get stabbed.
If you would like to make me an intelligence check with advantage.
Dizzy, not the cleverest of creatures, but let's find out together. Oh no, I did a disadvantage. I guess just whatever. It's a 14.
The sword he's wielding, while nice, is not look like magical or silver.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, I see the logic. Okay.
And while that might not mean anything to Dizzy directly, it does not look like a quality weapon, like a magical weapon that you would expect. So he got AC 20, it's his highest. Okay.
Good. AC 20 gets me.
Ooh, for a mighty 6 points of piercing, and you don't need to make a con save.
Neat. I'm going to make one for concentration.
Yep.
Groovy.
His other attack, you put your shield up, and he just kind of bites a chunk. I rolled lower. Otisesh, it is your turn.
Okay. I have a series of questions.
I have hopefully a series of answers, or else I'm a terrible dungeon master.
Okay. Based on what I know about this field, do I have any sort of sense of, am I better off trying to cast a spell into it, my last cantrip not working, or physically getting into it and then casting a spell?
So trying to cast magic into this field generally does not work if it is of a lower power. But
Do I have any idea what power it is?
probably a level of spell you can't cast. Let me look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah,
I will
that's
tell you
fine.
in a second. Wizard spells. But I will say you did see something weird happen when Finn killed the other guy. So it seemed like whatever happened, something changed. Let's see. This, you believe, from what you can tell, that it would take a spell of higher than the 5th sphere of magic in order to cast.
Got it. Okay. And then
but I will say this: you do know that if you are inside it, you could definitely affect things.
Right. And then the brown rats are swarms, and the green goblin-y things are what?
They are just giant rats.
Just giant rats. Okay.
Yeah, they're big diseased rats that you've been murdering quite efficiently.
Yeah, trying to figure out my best path to actually getting in the.
I will say this: you feel like you could, if you want to spend either an action or a bonus action, you could attempt to get through this barrier, but that it will take an action to attempt it.
I just don't see a path that involves doing that and not getting attacked by giant rats.
That's fair. I mean, you could also walk around it and then just go to the other
Yeah.
side. You might get attacked by one giant rat, but I'll tell you, they're not that scary. They tried to hurt you a lot, and they're not real.
Oh yeah, I guess I have 30.
Yeah.
Speed, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep. Actually, you're back one because his sphere is the light yellow one. Rennie, why do you have a sphere up?
That is my paladin aura.
Oh, okay.
I can
Here.
take it off if you'd like.
I can just change the color of mine to make it easier. Let's go with red. Yeah. The red sphere is the bad guy's sphere.
Okay. I still seem to be in it.
Yes, you need to back up. Hold on, sorry. You could squeeze in that square, but you are like pressed against it. Yeah, you're inside the sphere.
Okay. I'm confused by what you
Yeah.
were saying. I would if I'm one step this way, it looks like I'm totally outside of it.
Yes, but if you're in this square, you are in it.
Right. That's the goal, to get inside of it.
Okay, then if you'd like to spend an action or bonus action, you can attempt to get inside it.
I will spend a bonus action.
Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw. As you
Oh,
feel
that's your Jim Jam.
this oppressive force try to overwhelm you.
17.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's like whatever this thing is trying to override your base instincts, like trying to assert dominance and feralness over you. But you've trained all your life. You've been through some hard things. You can walk right through. It is a wisdom saving throw as an action or bonus action to get through.
Mhm.
And so you can
Okay,
now
so I use my
freely
move. I use my bonus. Now I have my regular action.
Correct.
This guy has been playing his flute every round and summoning more bad guys.
Correct.
I'm going to cast silence on him.
Awesome. All right.
That's how it's done.
Sure. Yeah. You cast the spell, and it was like a 20-foot radius, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. It goes quiet for most of everyone. Okay. Dope.
Great. That's my turn. Hopefully
Well-
rats wander off. If not, hopefully less rats show up.
Well, so now he's going to take his legendary action, which he could use to summon rats, but you took that away from him. So he makes direct eye contact with Dizzy. Rennie, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Here we go. 18.
You feel this surge of primal, but you hold it down. He's doing something to you. And like
Okay.
you don't know what, but you see when he makes this like direct challenging eye contact to you, something like that wound burns, your muscles tense, and then you shrug it off. All right, that is one of his legendary actions. Finn, it is your turn.
Okay, so watching everything that's happening, this were rat with the funny hat is giving off a lot of bully vibes, and I'm not liking it.
He is.
And emboldened by my last attack, I am just going to try it. I'm going to try psychic dagger at him.
Okay, you've already pierced it, so you don't have to make the save.
Okay, and Dizzy, your advantage thing is done, right?
Yeah,
It is gone. Correct.
Okay. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use steady aim. I'm going to use no movement, so I can get advantage on the attack.
Well, there is a swarm of rats right below you still, so they are threatening you technically.
Oh, okay. Well, no. If I don't take any movement and I use steady aim as my bonus action, I get advantage on my attack. On my
Okay.
action.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 22 to hit.
That will hit. And let's see if he has anything weird that I can see. He does not.
All right, so that's 10 psychic damage, and I
Okay.
get sneak attack, right?
Yes.
That's an additional 13 psychic damage.
This blade pierces into him and kind of washes through. He just kind of staggers for a moment and shakes it off.
Does he have to make a Constitution save on that?
He does not.
Fuck. I was hoping. All right, that's my turn.
It's
But-
worth the try, dude. Like,
But I
totally.
will say you have broken the global invulnerability effect due to your fighting and attacks. But
Awesome.
But him not being affected by those who are non-Lycan, that does not seem to have gone away. But you have pierced it. Otis S seems to have pierced it. Dizzy seems to have pierced it. So it just takes a focus of will to try to like really push through it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. At the end of your action, as that blade sticks into him, he just continues at locking eye contact. Rennie, please give me another wisdom saving throw.
You got it, boss.
That is his second legendary action.
13.
That never before have you ever been so on the edge of anger and violence. And for a moment, Otis S, you have a very high passive perception. You notice that kind of coming up Dizzy's collar where like his burns are, a patch of fur, and then it sucks away. But you pass a save on the nose.
Ooh. Oh boy!
Okay.
It's getting tight. It's getting tight.
That's the end of Finn's turn. Lamont will... Yeah, he doesn't know about how the sphere works, so he thinks that he can only hurt rats. So he's going to attempt to attack the rats. Which he... I think barely hits and takes out this swarm. But he begins... As a bonus action, he's going to be like he's reaching for fingers, and let's see if he makes his wisdom save. I don't know. I didn't make this rule. Oh wait, I did. What's your wisdom save, buddy? Oh, it's not great. He cannot seem to pierce through this. And you notice it's like this red energy mixing with shadow, and it seems to be overpowering. But that is his turn. All right, the were-rat assassin. He does not like you, Otisesh, because you are here and a very bad person.
Wow, judgmental assassin, more like it.
I mean, you cast magic, which is dangerous. I need to look at how this works. Pack leader. Within 5 feet of the alpha. You are not within 5 feet of the alpha. A boo. So, are you within 5 feet of any threats? You are not. He ain't gonna fucking attack you. That's crazy. He's just gonna stab Dizzy. He's like, wait, can I get advantage? No. Okay, this guy's a problem. All right. AC 22.
Yes.
All right. Please make me a Constitution save versus poison.
24. Boy, I am crushing these saves.
Okay. You are going to take 17 piercing.
Oh.
And I rolled really good. Only 7 poison. And then he will attempt to bite Otisesh.
17, 24.
All right, Otisesh. Let's see if I can hit you. Fucking roll low whenever I attack you. He misses. Carry on.
Excellent.
All right.
He's intimidated by me. Cannot perform.
Very much so. Rennie, do you have your reaction or no?
I swung on Captain Shanks, but I don't think my turn has come up since I've done that.
Okay. That's fine.
So I'm going to say no.
All right. This rat scurries over there to attack Kellen. He misses. This rat will also attack Kellen. He also misses. All right. That is that. All right. And now the swarm. Hey, the swarm against you, Kellen. It's coming for you. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Kellen, it's your turn.
Am I silenced right now or no?
If it is 20 feet from him, I believe you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you centered it on him, 5, 10, 15, 20. So it'd be up to where Finn is silent. And
Okay.
down to
What I'll
Reginald.
do is I'll use my regular gun attack to go after him, so that doesn't require anything special.
It does not.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 1. I had to make another roll, right? Is
You did. Yes, you do.
there any inspirations?
There are none.
Yeah. I rolled a 13, so I'm good.
Okay. You still have a bonus action.
In that case, for a bonus action, I will use my my force to attack.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Who are you attacking?
The same one I just tried to hit. I'll hit that one.
The assassin
one.
or the big guy? Oh, the rat?
Now I'll hit the one right in front of my face.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
2d.
Yeah, it
2d8.
does. It does. You don't have to roll.
Yeah.
They have so. If it's a giant rat, they have so little hit points. You cannot do below their.
Let me see. What I'll try to do is I'll move 5, 10, right there.
Okay. You can hear yourself now.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
done.
At the end of your turn, he uses last legendary action, maintaining this hard eye contact. Dizzy, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
24, G.
Okay. Hey, Rennie, it's the start of your turn. Could you give me another wisdom saving throw?
Yes, I can. Dirty 20.
You're like there is
Nice.
a war happening inside of you, and you are feeling like the struggle, but you are keeping it tight. All right, it's your turn.
All right,
I'm
G.
sorry. I just gotta interject real quick. Like the scene I'm picturing is from American Werewolf in London when he goes through his first transformation. Like that's what I kind of pictures going on. Like bubbling of the skin, fur coming up, and then just receding. That looks painful as
Yep.
And that is exactly what is happening, except that because he's been beating it by so high, it hasn't been truly noticeable. But that 13, it really like for a moment came and then he like pushed it back. There's definitely a war happening inside of Dizzy. And Dizzy, you're well aware that there was something wrong with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of clutch at my guts as this something is happening. I'm gonna pull, kind of scrambling. I'm gonna pull a potion of healing, and I'm just gonna pour it down the hatch as a bonus.
Yes, sir.
This is I'm gonna do a potion of greater healing.
Cool.
Don't we have vials of lycanthropy cure?
Someone does. There's one. There's at least one, but that's all you have.
Okay.
There's one of
I
those.
heal 12. I need that healing because I'm getting my.
You could make a
ass
mass
whooped.
cure if you could study it, or you could feed it to someone who needs it. It's really your choice. I'm not here to make choices for you.
And after I kind of clutch my gut, everything in me is like, don't look at his eyes, right? That's making it worse.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel a presence around me, and a soothing voice kind of calls to me, and I raise my chin, and I look this motherfucker in the eyes.
Sure.
And I'm gonna swing my war pick.
Okay. Silence is around you. You're swinging in absolute silence.
AC 21.
That hits.
That's Gene. It's everything I wanted to hear. So as I swing my war pick in this beautiful silence, it glows with a silvered light, and I'm going to smite him and hit him with Fury of the Small.
Nice.
So that's 6 plus 11. That's 17 plus 12 for 29 damage on the captain.
A truly devastating blow. Finally, this is like he's been hit by Finn and a few others, but this is the first true amount of damage. His eyes bulged for a second, and there was anger But he is still up. There's a sizzling wound.
I do it all over again.
Yeah, you do.
AC 23.
Big hit.
That'll be 12 more silver damage.
Okay. He goes from being mostly fresh to now bloodied, and he staggers. He's holding fingers, and he looks at you with disappointment. Is Reggie doing anything? Sorry, I think I've kind of.
Reggie he's going to try to push against the barrier.
Okay.
If he
Please make me
can.
a wisdom saving throw.
All right, Reg. Let's see this wisdom save. It's something.
I don't know. I believe you.
16 for Reg.
He can make it through.
He pushes through, and Gene, I would like Reggie to basically try to grapple Fingers away from Captain Shanks.
Sure. Make me an athletics make me an athletics attack.
Okay. 17 for Reg.
This
From the
He
best
just-
boy.
bats Reggie away with his tail.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Yeah, right on. Gene, I technically have 2 attacks. Can I try it again?
Absolutely.
All right, Reg kind of hits it on the snout, but being a determined, faithful hound, he goes for it again. Natural 1. I got a 3.
Again with ease. He's not even looking, kind of using that rat prehensile tail to fend off your dog.
Okay. Reg will kind of growl and step next to Otis,
Sure.
and looks menacingly at the assassin.
All right. There are no more diseased. Oh, there is a diseased rat. Cool. It will circle over to Otis Sash. Yeah. And it will attack. It misses. Go on. The guy goes to speak, and he says some stuff, but no one hears it. And he just looks at you, makes direct eye contact, but you don't feel the force in your mind, Dizzy. You hear. The plans are already in motion. You cannot stop me. And you watch as he waves his dope-ass pirate coat, and a portal opens behind him. You see docks and a large ship, and him and Fingers go through it. He casts Dimension Door. But sorry, he's a bit of a distance. You see docks in the distance with boats, because it's only 500 feet, so he just went up and forward. But he whoop, and you guys see that he is now on the surface, and it closes behind him. And he is now off the map.
Motherfucker.
It's like he has some sort of cloak of the Montebank, but it is a dope-ass pirate coat of the Montebank.
I mean, it's very cool.
All right. But there are no more legendary actions happening. So I will move him off the board so that his aura is not there. There is no longer an oppressive force anyone is feeling. Including you, Dizzy. You don't feel like this change circling over you. All right, that was him. Otis Ash, it is your turn.
Is there anything left here? Just like a giant rat or two?
There's a giant rat. There's the assassin who will probably stab you now that he has a friend right near you.
The assassin's that little
He's hurt. He's
little
hurt.
guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that little guy. He's just a little guy. Don't worry about him. Just leave him
Yeah.
there.
I can drop the silence for free, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. And then I will toll the dead on that little guy who's hurt.
Oh, he's such a little guy. Why would you do that? He absolutely fails. Just absolutely fails.
And he's wounded.
So wounded.
23.
Oh. Blood just starts oozing. This black blood as it like rots from the inside. He's still up. He definitely is.
Cool. And then I'll take my bonus action to move my spirit weapon and attack the giant thing
Rat.
next to me.
Okay.
$24.
All right. He's dead.
Seems like that will hit.
You
Okay.
fully kill it.
And 10 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
So dead. So this dragon claw just materializes and just rat explodes into guts and gore. Anything else for you, Otosesh?
That's it.
All right, dope. Finn, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to. My first attack is going to be at the assassin.
Okay.
Uh, 26 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 18 psychic damage. That's with sneak attack.
He collapses to the floor and turns into a halfling.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to attack this rat swarm right in front of me.
Cool.
18 to hit.
You hit.
8 psychic damage.
That is more than enough. And the piles of rat, the room goes actually quiet. You no longer feel this oppressive force. You did see that creature leave with a hostage. What would you like to do, guys?
How the fuck do we go after him?
I would take a look at Dizzy, see how beat up he is.
Dizzy after the healing potion looks better, but still pretty rough.
I'll say, Kellen, make me an Arcana check, or anyone who can spell cast, you can make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
But
I rolled a 23.
yeah, you know that captain used a form of dimension door, and that he is technically 500 feet away currently. But since he went vertically, that also means that he's on the surface. So he does have to head.
Yeah, so we're all.
You don't know what docks he's going to, but there are docks in the distance that he's heading toward.
Okay.
Are you where Dizzy or regular Dizzy?
Where Dizzy? What does that even? I'm hurt, Dizzy, but we can't. We have to. we gotta go.
You
We
are
can't.
infected.
I didn't.
Infected.
I think you might be right. I don't know. My shoulder has been itching for a few hours. I didn't think it was anything weird.
So you think he's infected?
He has become furry and then not furry again repeatedly.
Well, I do have one dose of the antidote. I was hoping to hold on to it to make more, but seems like a good enough use as any.
I do not think it would be wise to continue pursuing our adversaries when one of our allies is in this condition.
All right, let me find it. Okay, I will
agree.
use the antidote.
I'm gonna put up a hand before, like, you take out the vial and
Yeah, he has a drink.
give it to me. I'm like,
Mhm.
listen, if this can help all the people up there, I'd rather you save it. Or if you can synthesize, it's gonna take time that we don't freaking have.
If you don't take this now, we cannot continue to pursue him.
Yeah, fine. I don't like it. I'd rather. Yeah. Okay. And I'll take the vial.
Okay.
There you go.
as
She
you
moved
drink
it
the
from the
vial,
inventory.
You feel the like your raised infected wound. It immediately kind of just no longer is raised. You no longer like your guts kind of unclench for the first time that you didn't realize you were doing it, and yeah, there's something lifted from you.
I don't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put anyone in danger. I knew we had a lot of problems, and guess I didn't realize how bad things were.
You're fine, but if we want to pursue him, we need to abandon this place immediately. He was headed towards some docks.
You're right, Odish. How do we get to the docks quickly?
Um,
I have a bad idea or a good idea. I'm not really sure which.
We'll take anything right now. Yeah.
Dizzy's eyes kind of drift back to the cave that we have just come through to get in here. Back there, there was running water, like way, way down below, and it probably goes out to sea or maybe near the docks. Might take a bit of swimming. It might be a little bit of a rough journey, but as far as the fastest way to get to the docks, that's kind of the only thing I can think of without just running. And I don't know if that's going to get us fast enough.
Finn, you hear in your head, if we are below Draven Rest Manor, there might be a way to ascend. And he kind of points at, there's a door across the way. I am unsure. I've never been here.
I relay that to the group.
Yeah, I think you're all telepathic. It's just you're the hub.
Yeah. The door being
Hey, G, while he's saying,
side of the room.
Yes.
G, while he's saying this, is there anything to search like right next to me?
Yep.
Any
Quickly,
bodies?
so on the first mate that you slaughtered very quickly, there seems to be a potion with a pinkish liquid. And then
Okay.
upon the assassin, his short sword seems kind of nice. And he seems to be wearing an amulet that kind of has like an idol of like a rat.
All right, I'll pocket those and we'll check them out later.
Okay. I'll say
Off we go.
make me an alchemy check real quick. Just proficiency
Okay.
doubled plus your intelligence.
Okay. I'm sorry, what am I rolling? Arcana?
Yeah, roll Arcana. It'll be easier.
Rolled a 10.
Okay.
And means, yeah, that's including the +5. And then what's my,
Proficiency again.
yeah, what the hell is that?
So 13.
3.
Well, so
Yep.
I don't. You're not proficient in Arcana, so you'd be actually adding 6 to
But I am,
this.
yeah, but I am proficient in alchemy though.
So add a total of 6 to this. So that'll be a 16.
Okay.
You identify this is a potion of superior healing,
Okay.
which is the largest healing potion you have ever seen, or at least in potency.
I'll drop it into Dizzy's hand saying, this is the good stuff. And then we'll go.
All right. So how we getting there, guys? This is your choice.
Two choices: dive into the pit of the unknown, or kick the door open and hope there's a way up.
And you, Lamont, will kind of go, we might have threats above us. I don't know. I just wanted to throw out that there's not just one option. We could make whatever you all think is best.
I relay that to everybody.
I mean, time is a factor, right? We don't know what's in the manor. If this was happening below, my guess is somebody in the manor is involved. To what degree, who can say? But if we're going to get to the docks, they're going to be on the water. That's in my opinion. The problem is we don't know where it's out, so it's a big gamble.
Can I use any sort of like archaeological intuition to have like any sort of idea if that's just a giant pit of water or if that actually might go somewhere useful?
That's actually Make me a. Are you proficient in history?
I hope so.
I would think.
Yes.
All right, make me a proficiency history check with advantage. As you kind of start you've kind of built a map in your head and you're like, will this lead?
14.
Honestly, so you know that where Draven Rest Manor was the area that you guys were staying, like you're in and stuff. So you are definitely above you're way above the sea level, and you know that to get to the docks, it kind of slopes downhill. So that being, there's a large drop, might signify that it can get you to a cove. The only issue you were thinking is you don't know how long and how deep that is, and if you would have air pockets along the way.
Yeah.
And it probably has a current, so it would likely pull you if the tide is correct, but you're not sure. It definitely is possible.
I will relay that information to the group.
I don't. Look, I want to get to him as fast as possible, but I'd like to not drown in the process. So that's my vote. I think we should probably. I mean, if you need me to, I could probably change into Mr. Were-Rat there that disappeared, and maybe we could try to scam our way up if there's other people. Try that. But outside of that, like, I think we're gonna have to go up through the manor.
I agree. I do not think if we choose to go the route of the water, we cannot undo that choice. And we could all drown.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that would not be good. All right. I'm going to chug this healing potion that I was just given to me, Gene.
Sure.
And I will nod in agreement. And I guess, how do we get up there? I'll start looking around.
I believe we run to the door.
Yep.
And kick it open.
Yeah, you run to the door.
Before we do that,
Uh-huh.
I would like to shift into Captain
McGillicuddy?
Yeah, and I will use my shift weave clothing to try to simulate his coat.
So honestly, your more Victorian outfit looks closer because you don't really have a pirate. You don't have like a sailor outfit, but you do have that long coat that is like a little bit more traditional from the other place your parents are from. And it might be passable. Like at a distant glance, they might assume you're someone. Like
Yeah, my plan is
you also see this like dude who's on the ground who has a sailor outfit that was like the first mate who you murdered, you all killed, who you blew his brain out through psychic bullets. You could just take his coat.
Yeah, I'll take his coat. Yeah, that's fine.
And you could also assume his identity if you wished as well, because he's dead. And
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And if anybody asks, the three of you are new recruits.
okay.
That's all.
So are if you look, I revealed part of the map. Kind of heading this way, you see there's a door, and that's kind of what Lamont was gesturing toward.
All right. I'll check the door to see if it's locked or trapped.
Okay. It is not locked or trapped.
Okay. I'll push it open.
All right. You see what looks like a corridor that seems to have a small T section, and then it corners around.
I want to stop Finn for a moment. Go, hey, Finn, wait, if you're going to take this guy's look, you should wear the rat idol and carry a sword so anyone who knows you knows that it's you.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You have a new short sword. It is not as nice as your shadow blade, but it's okay.
Well, I put it on mostly for show.
Yeah. All right. You see,
I'll put the rat necklace on, and yeah.
Kind of comfortable.
All right, gents, let's get going.
All right.
You're wearing all the gear, right?
Yeah. And
For now.
I'll get you information about that gear when you actually take the time. So Dizzy, you see a small staired path that leads to a door, and you see the corridor keeps also going south. And I need to adjust things.
And these stairs go up, Gene?
Uh, um, um, they do, but it does not seem like a serious ascent.
Right, it's a small, like,
Yeah.
okay.
There we
Finn, why don't you check these doors? I'm going to go to the end of the hallway.
go.
All
Okay.
right.
Check down here.
Before you do that, Reddy, as you,
You got
rush
it, man.
forward, let's back you up a little bit. Right there. Make me a deck save, please.
You got it, boss. 18.
Okay. Put yourself one square back. You notice that a small part falls as there's a spiked pit beneath that section. Finn, I also need
Whoa.
you to make me a deck save as well, and put yourself back. But this place is trapped. Yeah, Finn. please
Saving throw or check?
first, make me a deck save.
Nat 20 for 24.
All right. Back
Nice.
yourself to same area as Kellum Square. As you step forward, you hear a click, and spikes shoot up from that small rectangle, and then they recede back.
Yeah, place is trapped. Sorry. All right. Fuck. Is there a way to jump over?
Yeah, you notice where you stepped, and there seems to be like the landing you're on has a small pressure plate.
Gotcha. All right. I'll go back to the doors and I will check for traps and
Okay.
and if it's locked.
Now that you are actively searching this hall and all this, the doors are locked. They are not trapped, and there is another trap further on in the landing. When I get to the layer. So there's another trap further on Dizzy. You kind of, now that you're being more cautious, you notice that there seems to be a weird coloration to the floor, and there is no trap on this door over here. But it is locked, and it seems to be a good lock for Finn.
Okay. I will try to unlock this door.
Okay, please make me a thievery tools check. Or sleight of hand or whatever.
Is it sleight of hand or thieves' tools?
I've always been confused about how it works. I don't really, whatever's benefits you, I'm cool with. So, if you're expert in thieves' tools, you do that. If you're an expert in sleight of hand, do that.
I am in both. I will do sleight
Sure.
of hand.
Let's do it.
That is a 16.
This lock is old and tough. You do not get through it in this moment. You can spend more time, but you know that this guy is probably just running at this point.
And these stairs and this door, that's not the steep uphill. It's just kind of like slight.
That's just like a slight raised portion.
What about over by you, Dizzy? Are those stairs going up to the manor?
There's another false floor here. Gene, I'm gonna try to jump it to like there,
Yes.
and then jump again to there, kind of thing.
I believe you have a high enough athletics that I'm not going to make you roll.
I really do.
Yeah, these stairs seem to ascend like a solid degree, like you're going up a level.
Yeah, these stairs go up.
All right. I'll follow and check for traps, and also, well, if we get to the door, if it's locked or trapped, I will try to do that.
Okay, so now that you have defeated the hallway. Unfortunately, a locked door behind you. You avoid the traps. You make it, and you enter the hallway. Quickly scan around. You are in an empty, ancient manor. It leads up to like another doorway that seems locked, but you can see it looks like it's a fake lock. Like it's made to so like someone were to pull on it, it would feel locked. But you see, it's like a small catch. It's not like an actual locked thing. Oh, that's me. Don't touch
There
my
he is.
guys.
Get
That's
him.
me.
How dare you touch my mans? Captain Shanks McGillicuddy, how dare you? Anyway, so you make your way past it, you open it up, you are in what almost feels like a museum. There are sheets everywhere covering ancient furniture, and you guys can quickly dart through this manor. You know, you figure out where the foyer is, you connect through a kitchen, and open into the broad street of Draven's Rest. And let's switch over to the other map so we can kind of see where you are. Which is this labeled? Yeah, I'll do the labeled one. Oh, it's so much. Oh god, I need to do so many things, and I gotta change everyone. There we go. Kabam. So once I adjust where you guys are. Oh, there we go. So I can get rid of this turnover. So you appear. I think it's at. Where's Dravenrest Manor? I have a list.
Number 6.
Number 6. Yep. So you guys appear right there, kind of busting out of the causeway. And I will say this: everyone, make me a perception check because you're pretty high up.
Okay.
Not me.
Me neither.
17.
Okay.
18.
All right, the 17, 18. And I'll say especially Dizzy and Otisesh, because you guys were very close. In the distance, you definitely see a familiar set of docks and ships. Now, again, he was at a far distance from it too, because again, he only moved 500 feet, and this town is huge. But you saw the direction he was running. And you know what, guys?
And Gene, I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's towards here.
Correct. And I think
Okay.
some of us that we had a hard and tired day today. I think this is where we're going to end tonight's session before we engage in the chase to see if you can make up the lost time and make up the lead before Captain McGillicuddy gets away and steals fingers. So.
This is where the rat race comes in.
Yeah.
You got it. But yeah, I was thinking about taking a break, but I know that we all had a snow day, so let's do some recovery. But yeah, I think this is a perfect place
Nice.
to end our session. I'll tell you, I'm really excited for your next battle map because I built a whole bunch of docks and they look real cool. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, man, I
Sweet.
can't wait.
Cool.
So
Yeah, the momentum has been building in a very fun way.
yeah, I was like, I knew. So you guys, I'll say this, you guys did surprise me. I thought you were going to just go after Captain McGillicuddy, and like his whole plan was when he hit Bloodied, he would fucking Dimension Door out of there with his Cloak of the Mountebank. But you just like murdered his second mate, so he didn't even get a chance to like talk about stuff. And I was like, all right, I guess this is it. So I'm proud of you guys. You guys did it.
All right. We're murder hobos.
Gene, can I ask how boned we would have been if we had jumped in the water?
Honestly, you would have had to make a bunch of skill checks, but if you succeeded, I think I would have given you a huge lap up on,
Cool.
like, if you would have survived.
Right, yeah, but it's a harder trek.
Correct. This is going to be, we're going to see how long it takes you guys to get there. He's going to have a significant lead. But I think that if you guys would have taken the waterway, I didn't plan it, but when you mentioned it, I was like, that's real fucking cool. And I was like, that's just smart. And that I think that I would have, it would have been some really hard athletics checks and maybe some constitution saves to hold your breath and stuff. But I think it would have also been equally as cool and fun. But I think this is also works really well. Either way, I think was fine. So
No, I just remember you said there was running water, and this is the danger plan.
You know what? And it was. All right. Well, thank you for those who watched. Thank you guys for playing, and have a good night.
Thanks for a great game.
Thank
All right.
you.
Yep.